nauseum, for however long. Don't drive through water when it covers the road. I mean, people always do it. They always do it.
It's so easy to say. I've never been in this situation where the water is really rising that fast around me when you're already on the road. I think we have to add to that discussion, right? It has to be know your forecast, know what you might be getting into. Don't be driving if there's even the chance. And even that is from a place of, I don't know if privilege is the right word for it, but sometimes you have to be on the road. Not everyone can just not go anywhere.
Well, that's true.
Day.
You're right about that. That's absolutely true. But you can choose to not drive through high water.
Yeah. So after it started, just don't put your car. But what happens if it was in New York today, where you're on a highway, there's no exits.
Yeah.
There's a wall next to you.
Right.
That's keeping the water in. You're already on the road, and the water's rising. You're stuck.
Yeah. I mean, that's really tough. I mean, that's we sort of take, you and I think, we take for granted that we're kind of situationally aware because we're into weather and we're looking at the radar all the time. So we know if there's something really big coming. And, I guess that's, what we would like for people to do is just, pay a little more attention perhaps than they've been used to doing in the past because we're getting heavier rain.
Yeah.
Now.
I hope, absolutely. The rainfall. I hope they're paying attention tonight. Tropical Storm Elsa continues as of the 11 o'clock advisory. Still 50-mile-per-hour winds. But, Carl, rotating around this are some significant bands with embedded rotation and several tornado warnings still tonight.
Yes, we've had a number of tornado warnings tonight and a very scary night in southeastern Maryland and also in Delaware. A couple of ongoing tornado warnings to tell you about. Sussex County under warning right now that is radar indicated. Not seeing as much evidence of rotation here. It looks like it's stretching out a little bit. You go back right in there. I mean, there was clearly, something that was a lot more robust, and it's really kind of thinning out now. But let's just go ahead and track it out just to be on the safe side as that moves out to the northwest. That coming into Hollyville and then towards Springfield Crossroads as well. And then farther to the west, another tornado warning for Sussex County in Delaware. And, this is a really, really broad area of rotation right now. Here, too, I don't think the threat is quite as great as it was. I mean, it's definitely spinning, but it's very, very broad. And, what you're looking for is a tighter area spin. But that coming towards Concord and also coming towards Bryant Park. But, as we pointed out many times, there is a terrific amount of turning of the winds. And so in that environment, storms are going to rotate pretty easily. And so that's going to be an ongoing concern tonight in Delaware and eventually coming up into New Jersey. Also, a flash flood warning in Dorchester County in Maryland. And, that's a really big worry. A lot of wind developing here, too. Winds now gusting to 36 in Ocean City. We may see gusts over 50 tonight in Ocean City. And then we're going to watch the core of the storm come up into New York City. And, Mark, this is the very area that got absolutely walloped by heavy rain earlier today. Yeah. And so we're looking at potential for flash flooding tomorrow morning. We want people to really check the weather before they leave the house.
Yeah, and the model trends are not our friend here. The rain has arrived in places like Atlantic City earlier than forecast. The light rain is already back into New York City, as you can see here. That's earlier than forecast. And so the potential for more flooding, unfortunately, especially around New York City, is very high. We'll talk more about this, but this is your 1-hour flash flood guidance. Many areas here, an inch or less will cause more flooding.
Experience Makita's cordless outdoor power equipment. The mower is a part of the world's largest battery system and cuts non-stop for up to 2 miles. The self-propelled model makes mowing effortless. Get unstoppable power without the hassles of gas.